So good morning for us anyway. So yesterday was the hike and it was a beautiful hike. Kids struggled a bit like I mentioned in that section. But today is about doing some off-roading. So we've got the Jeep kind of ready. We're waiting on the family to finish their prep, and our buddy JT, who is going to be coming along with his motocross bike that he's kind of built up and wants to test out in this area. So it should be a good day. It's called the Box Canyon Trail, and we're going to do a couple more. And this is all near Florence, Arizona, which is close to Phoenix, just southeast of Phoenix. And it's a beautiful day. Check it out, man. Sun somewhere. There we go. This is the cheap circle drone shot with the stick. So yeah, we're just gonna get ready. So come along and let's check out some cool. I'm so excited. I mean, I've been waiting all summer and fall to be able to go off-roading, and in the summer I didn't do any off-roading this past summer. We just kind of enjoyed the seasonal campsite we were at. But today is the first day of off-roading for 2025, and I'm going to try and put a lot more off-roading into my schedule because I enjoy doing that. And this year is going to be about doing more things that we love doing. So the first year of changing your life to RV life is a big learning curve and a lot of projects and a lot of adapting to things. But now we've done that first year, so I feel we're ready to do more of why we wanted to make this change and do more outdoor activity and film it and share it with anybody that wants to see it. So I hope you guys enjoy this. As we headed out for our day into the desert, we had no idea that we would come across challenges we had never faced before as off-roaders. The desert can be a beautiful place, but also a daunting one, as we would learn this day. If you notice Charlie eating in the car, it's because she spent all morning getting everything ready for everyone and didn't take time to have breakfast herself. So I'm always grateful for everything Charlie does, even if it means she has to put her breakfast on hold for the rest of us. We've been jeeping for a bit. Everybody doing okay?
Yeah.
guess. No motion sickness.
Not really, but
he lost his seat.
Oh. So JT just lost his seat. We're gonna have to pick that up on the way up for him.
He didn't realize it kept going up and up.
All right, I'll give it to you up top.
I'll come back forward up at the top.
Okay. Embarque avec toi. It was a beautiful day to be out in the desert. As you can see, not a cloud in the sky. It was really nice after all the waiting to finally be in Arizona doing a beautiful trail. Now, this isn't exactly Box Canyon that you're seeing right now. We're doing Box Canyon a little bit later on. This is kind of the road to get there. And what's really interesting is the bigger challenges that we had to face on this trail were actually on this road before getting to Box Canyon. Not to say that Box Canyon isn't beautiful, but as far as rocky challenges, they were more on our route there. So it was a little unexpected, but as you'll see, we persevered and got through it together. So that was really nice. Saw that, thanks. Yeah, first one just did, and second one's coming through now. What's that? Thanks, you too.
as we stopped for lunch in this beautiful desert, surrounded by clear skies, mountains, and cactus of all kinds, it was just a really humbling experience. It felt like being on safari in Africa or something like that. It was just really neat to be in a place that's so foreign to what we're used to where we live. And that's kind of the point of traveling, is to go and push our boundaries and comfort zones and create new experiences as a family that we can share with the kids, so when they grow up, it'll be their childhood souvenirs. So I'm really glad that we get to do this as a family, and I encourage everybody at whatever level to get out as a family and create adventure, because adventure will always bond you as a family and bring you closer together, which means that as your kids grow up, maybe they'll want to hang out with you a little bit longer. That's our plan anyway.
Having an issue again?
No.
Oh.
Just sometimes it's hard to find neutral. Neutral is in between first and second.
No, it's because I thought you were looking at the bike when I was coming up the hill. It looked like you were...
I went through one of these choya. I pulled a bunch of needles out of my knee.
Ah, that's what it was. I knew you were doing something. And then we thought, oh, maybe there's a problem with the bike again.
I think there might still be some in there.
That's kind of a way over lean.
It'll be fine.
All right.
First thing that's going to happen is it falls.
Well, at least it won't break the seat if it falls.
So yeah, check this out. See how this... See all this right here?
Yeah.
Mice live in here.
Oh.
They make their homes out of choya. And see this bite mark out of here?
Yeah.
Javelina did that. Pigs, they're wild pigs out here that eat the cactus. So all this right here is pack rats.
Wow.
That is javelina.
That's that lizard we looked up yesterday? No.
Javelina is pig, wild pig.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
There's big old herds of wild pig. Actually, if you keep looking out in the distance and you just kind of stare, you see movement every now and again. You can see deer and buck and
Oh, cool.
all sorts of wildlife.
Yeah.
C'est très à pic. Peut-être avoir un petit peu. J'aime trop filmer. Ah, reviens. Kiki, reviens. Cara, Kiki, reviens.
hard for that video to do it justice.
Right now you would see it. You came down that.
Oui, mais viens me le dire.
So basically,
C'est ça, dis-moi où tu veux passer, là.
what?
On that side.
On that side?
Yeah.
Don't get up on that ridge, but try to stay.
Like the tire on this ridge.
Basically, have her or one of us. You just don't want to drop off that. But
No.
you can kind of come right.
I'm thinking
here.
like my passenger tire hits here, here kind of goes down around here,
Yeah.
and then rides it out slowly. Did you catch that, Shelly?
Because worst case, you can turn kind of
Yeah.
into that, and we'll get you. There's enough of us we can get out of here.
First tire on the rocks. then
Passenger
down.
tires here, driver on here, and then kind of, and at one point when I
Try
get
to
about
keep his
here,
tire right where he's at. Yep.
yeah, that passenger tire is going to come down right there.
If you, yeah, because you don't want to be on that, because that's going to drop.
They come, so that the tire is going to come down right here, the passenger tire.
So can you move that blue?
No, keep
No.
it there.
Yeah.
Actually, let's put a couple more there.
You can assist me on that one.
So you might be thinking to yourself, oh, this is the challenging part he was talking about. And though this was a challenge, there was an even bigger challenge coming up soon. It was good that we stopped at this area. There was a young kid who was doing motocross along with his family that were in a side-by-side, and he flipped over the handlebars and got hurt decently bad. So I was able to do some first aid and get him kind of squared away, get a set of vitals in, and then recommended that they bring him to the hospital. I later learned that he was doing just fine, and they were very thankful that we stopped and gave our assistance. This was a good introduction for me and Charlie to work together as a team and go through these obstacles. Another team building experiment. Just a quick note as well that I didn't film anything regarding that accident just because I felt that they wanted to maintain their privacy, and it's not something that necessarily they would want shared. So if I didn't put any footage of that situation in there, that was the reason behind it. Now this was our challenge of the day. We had no idea we would come across something this intense, for me anyway. So this is definitely the hardest obstacle that I've ever encountered while off-roading in any of my Jeeps, but even more daunting when it's your brand new Jeep and your wife is looking on, and neither of us wanted to cause any damage. But with some help from other off-roaders and JT and Charlie, we were able to get through this obstacle as well. It just took maybe 1 or 2 tries to get the right line to go down. But definitely a confidence builder. This was definitely a little pucker moment. We were trying to see if I could keep a tire on that cliff to kind of even it out, but no matter what I did, it kind of sank in and got pretty close to the mirror there. So we decided that that wasn't the right line. So that was attempt 1 and a fail. So I just backed out, as you will see, and tried a different line.
Une roche. Take it slow and easy. Get a couple of decent spotters that can tell you what you can't see.
You might have a tire hanging, but come a little. Is it easier to get out this way? Get back to the highway?
Yeah, because I think like he said, if he's got the 4th gen, no lockers, his tires will get full. Yesterday. But I'm sure you guys could if you went slow and careful.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, exactly. So you don't gotta have too much muscle. Just get out of your line.
I'm careful. They're really higher. Yeah, probably scrape a little bit. Yeah.
Tout ce que je peux.
All right.
Go all the way driver now.
But slow.
Now start going straight.
So as you can see, after that obstacle, we were finally in Box Canyon. The technical part was done, but the scenic part was just starting. It was absolutely stunning to drive through that canyon with cliffs and rocks on either side, and just kind of enjoyed that scenic drive. Glad that we had finally conquered those obstacles and became better Jeep drivers because of it.
Definitely a little less technical, but a different kind of scenic, right? Beautiful.
Right? Yeah.
Yep.
Super beautiful.
Like, I wouldn't want to be here for a flash flood. And JT, the guy that we're doing the trail with, who kind of lives in the area, was saying that imagine coming through here by horseback, and then you've got like Native Americans up on the top of the cliffs shooting arrows down at you. That must not be a fun time. Got that on camera. show everybody your stress ball when we're doing harder spots. Charlie's doing the ducky stress ball. So I guess Jeep ducks are good for just more than putting on the dash.
So, what'd you think of your day?
Was pretty nice to start with, and then it get a bit more sketchy. Yeah, so I need my little duck to squeak, squeak, squeak my duck. That helped a lot.
We'll
Yeah.
keep that duck for that reason.
Yes, please. Yeah, discover that. Yeah,
And what'd you think of the scenery?
beautiful for sure.
Yeah.
No words to describe that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's-
It's something to do and check it out for sure.
How do you think we did as an off-road team today? Maneuvering everything. I think we worked really well
Yeah,
together.
I agree.
Yeah.
Definitely. Always work well together.
So what'd you think of your day?
It was pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah. Did some dirt biking.
Yeah. How'd the bike work out?
The bike worked out pretty good.
Yeah.
The motor that I put in it was a junkyard motor, so I was skeptical on it, but
That looked like get me down that one shelf, like that
Aw.
ledge or whatever. That was pretty nuts.
yeah. I didn't expect you to kind of tap the diff on the ground. I wasn't expecting that, but it happened. It
Yeah.
ate it and it moved on.
Yeah. And hi, Clara.
Hi.
How was your day today?
It was very good. I had fun and all that.
And what'd you think of the off-road jeeping?
I loved it.
And what'd you think of the big obstacle where it was pretty scary?
Oh, I love it, but it was kind of scary. So sometimes I just get out, just filmed it because I was too scared of it.
Did you enjoy filming it?
Did.
You want to do more of the filming?
Yeah.
So Julian understands quite a bit of English, but he's very shy at speaking it. So I'm just going to kind of give a loose interpretation of what he said, because this interview was in French. But basically he said that off-roading's okay, but it's a little boring because he can't spend all the energy that he has. When I asked him about what the big obstacles were like, he said they were really funny because he kept banging his head everywhere.
Yeah, so the off-road was amazing. Definitely the hardest obstacles that I've done, well, not just with this Jeep, but for me with even the other Jeeps that I had. The only one close maybe would have been the shelf on, in Black Gap Road in Big Bend, but these were definitely harder.
but it was cool because, you know, Charlie and I worked as a team. JT was there and helped out as well with spotting, and it was a great sense of accomplishment to kind of feel like I'm meeting up to the Jeep's capabilities in certain things. And we all, you know, kind of remained calm facing these bigger obstacles and got through them. So that was really nice.